Besides X and Y, another important thing to keep in mind is the width and height of an element. So all of the elements in Figma have predefined widths and heights, and you can think of them as like little rectangles that all of the elements are contained with. So even if I draw a circle like this, it's still going to have a width and height. We're not going to have some kind of a radius or something that we're going to take into account here. So basically, as you can see, as soon as I click on our little circle, a box around it appears that represents the width and height in here. That means that if I enter something like this, my width is going to change. Now the height changed as well, just because I had this lock on. If I remove the lock and I change the width to something else, you can now see that the circle actually ended up being squeezed a little bit. That's because the proportions are not getting constrained. So if you want to constrain the proportions as you're resizing an element, just have this icon locked, or hold Shift as you get your mouse close to one of these edges, and then you can zoom in and out as you're holding Shift and scale the element. It's going to be a little bit less to get it to the perfect size that you want. So for example, let's say that I want to get it to 560. I'm going to have to slow it down and kind of try to nudge it around to get it to that point. So sometimes if I want the exact scale of something, I would just go in and write it down. That's honestly everything that you need to know about width and height. This is the width, this is the height. The proportions can be locked if you need to, so you just use this constrain proportions option. You can also hold Shift to do the same. If you remove this lock and you don't hold the Shift and you're moving things around, you can really make the shape any width and height that you want. And X and Y position we already covered, so that's all for now.